Got 4 envelopes in the inbox today. We'll take a look at those here in just a moment. Let's see here. So 3 of them coming from inside the U.S. and 1, we can cover this all up there. The 4 1. Take a good look at that stamp there. Postmark is from Harkingen. We'll open that one last, give you a chance to see if you can figure out who it is, or where it's from, I should say, at least. So, test your geography skills there a little bit. But first, we'll start out with this one where I know exactly who it is and where it's coming from. Initials on it are EA, and it's postmarked from Santa Clarita, California. Mentioned in my last video that started getting into a few non-sports ones here lately, and this is, I believe, going to be one of those. And indeed it is. That's great. I sent to the legendary Ed Asner, who, of course, I mean, everybody knows him from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. God, what else? I'm blanking on the name of the spin-off there of from there, but been a voice actor quite a bit, and you may remember, for me, the biggest thing I remember him from was when I was a kid, there was this cartoon that only lasted about 2 seasons, Freakazoid, and he voiced Cosgrove, the police officer's sidekick of Freakazoid on there.
Hey, Cosgrove, what do you think I should get Steph for Christmas?
Get her something a girl would want, like banjo lessons or a new turban.
And that is the great Ed Asner. Sign that one, puts on there as well one of his lines from the show. With puts "Hey Drew," says, "How about a hamburger?" Best of times, Ed Asner. Awesome. Picture of Cosgrove right up there. For those of you who never saw the cartoon, there you go. That's what Cosgrove looked like. For those of you who did see the cartoon, I'm sure you can think of about 50,000 other great lines that he had on there. Telling people who are doing whatever stuff, whether it's goofing off or some criminal, just tell them, "Hey, cut it out," and they'd stop. Wish I could do that. Anyways, moving on. We have Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The initials are BR. I think we're going to see ourselves a hockey success right here. I think it's going to be from a former New Jersey Devil and Detroit Red Wing. And indeed it is. Cards from Mr. Brian Rafalski. Defenseman, kind of took the road less traveled to get to the NHL. Was an undrafted player, went over and played in Europe for a couple years, got attention there, and ended up on a few Stanley Cup winners. So a really solid career for him there through all that. Next up, we have one that has no letters on it. This one's going back quite a ways because I'm have 25, 25, and 5 cent on the postage here. So I think this one might go back to either early part of this year or maybe even into last year. But the postmark on it is Cleveland, Ohio, and from what I could tell, it looks like it might be a soccer one. So I'm hoping at least. I think this might be Kia Zolgarnayan. Find out if that's him. No, even better. This is George Fernandez. This is a surprise. Wow, I did not expect to see this one. I've tried him a couple times with no success. Well, I tried him once back in 2014, 15, somewhere around there when I first started this indoor soccer project. Got him back really quickly. Great to get him back there. Came across a couple more cards that he's on, so I tried mailing those off and never saw them again, unfortunately. So figured, all right, we'll try one more time with a few set cards that I need here, and fortunately he did come through on these ones. Show off the first 2 of him just individually there. Got those 2 finally knocked out. I've also got the soccer shots. I'm not working on the soccer shots set anymore, but still, good to have it. It's trade bait. And this one, which it was already signed by Branko Segota across the bottom. Fernandez added a small signature near the top, and I can now mail this one off to a few other guys. Forgot I had the sticker on there. So still needs to go to Brian Quinn, Kevin Crow, and Zoran Karic, but 2 out of those 3 guys are all good signers by mail. So hopefully I can knock those ones out here pretty soon. So there we go. Good stuff so far. And the last one. If you went on to Google Maps to look this one up, or if you just happen to know it off the top of your head, Harkingen is in Switzerland. No initials on this one, but I think I know who this is, and I think this is going to be from one of the all-time greats. It'll be tennis player Roger Federer. Let's find out if that's who it is. That is exactly who it is. Putting 2 index cards protected. Only sent 1 card. He sent back 2. So absolutely ecstatic about that. Sent the Allen Ginter one. I mailed that Net Pro card off. But there you go. I mean, possibly the greatest tennis player of all time, at least certainly the greatest male tennis player of my generation. Being able to get him back is absolutely incredible. I mean, I'd always heard that he signed. I'd never gotten around to sending to him. So I'm like, you know what? let's go ahead and do this now. So I mailed it off, and I just put in $5 for postage. I didn't have any Swiss stamps around here at all, but everything I had seen said that he would, sign if even if you don't have postage, toss in $5, and bam, it'll come back to you. And lo and behold, here it is. It just took about maybe 3-4 months, something like that. It wasn't too long at all. And we were dealing again with somebody who is the greatest of their sport. Getting them back at all is a pretty nice addition to a set. Getting them back at all from Europe is even better. And getting it all back from Europe in that quick of a time, oh yeah, I will gladly take that every time. So, very good day here at the mailbox. 4 successes out of there. Cool stuff. Once again, you know what to do. Check out Sports Card Forum. So much great stuff there. SportsCardForum.com is the address. All sorts of great info on everything related to collecting, and especially a great TTM address bank on there as well. Go and check it out. I almost forgot. Aubrey had success yesterday, and she's got some today. Let's go and check those out.
Good evening. It is Monday, August 17th, and I only know that because today's the first day of school. Thank God. And I got one back. I don't know who it's from. I think it's from Old Guys. And, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it came from Michigan. MI. Oh gosh. I didn't think about this. Do I know my geography? I don't know. I don't even know if I know my geography, but here we go. Let's see what it is. It might be a Royals. And then, sending out those. Beginning. Although Drew gave me some hand-me-down ones that were easy signs, and there's a Royals one in there. All right. Oh, these are Royals. Let's see. All right. Good old Keith Miller. Look at Keith Miller. He sent me back all 4. Nice and signed. Thanks, Keith Miller. You're at thebomb.com. I can't show you all 4 of them at the same time, so I'll use my shelf here. But yes, these look really good. Yay! I'm actually working on the big project. Oh look, it's a sideways one. Working on my next big project, a huge box of cards to send out. I only have stamps enough for 2. So, I think I'm personally keeping the post office in business. You're welcome. Actually, I guess I'm not doing a very good job. But anyway, politics aside, I am definitely needing more stamps, but that's okay. And I will be working on that since I have to sit with my kids while they're doing their schoolwork. And Drew and I were just discussing the benefits of being a lady looking for autographs when it comes to in person. What do you think? Do you think it makes any difference at all? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you got a whole lot of things in the mail today. And I will make another message next time. Bye. I might have had a long day at work if I just tried to make a video going backwards. But I have 2 cards here today. This one coming to me from Fort Worth, Texas. And this one coming to me from Anderson, Illinois. And I know who this one's from because on the back I got a little note because I added in, this is some of the players that are older that I've been sending messages to, and it says, Aubrey, cards for the kids, Carl Esking, and then team was close, travel was tough. Yes, I watched the game December 13th. Happy birthday, because we share a birthday. So, and Drew told me that. I didn't know that. But I thought that was cool that he added a little note. I don't know if I've talked about this on here, but I'm a reporter, so I tend to ask a lot of questions anyway. Super nosy. But, oh, he sent me a card. How cool is that? So Drew made me some fake cards to send out, and he signed those for me, but he also sent 3 baseball cards. So and with a little story on the back that he wrote. 2 World Series wins. Way to go, my good friend Carl. That's cool. So now I'll open another, which I think is just the cards that I sent out, which I'm very appreciative of as well. So that's fine. Envelopes are sticky. Not open it. Okie dokie. And these are from Dr. Bobby Brown. Is it Doctor? Is he the one that was a doctor? I think so. Yes. Probably. So I remember that he was in my part of the world. Got these signed. Look at there. That was nice of him. No note from him, but that's okay, because I'm going to guess that he's also watching the game and enjoying it. So that made me happy. I'm not very good at knowing all the baseball things like some people are, but I've been cataloging the cards that I got from Drew, and he put them in alphabetical order for me. Isn't that the best? But I've been like writing down everybody so I can kind of track and see which ones I get back, because I'm kind of interested in seeing who sends them back and who doesn't. And there's some Royals in there too, so I'm gonna put them in my other folder, because I have a Royals folder and then a folder for everybody else. Well, I don't have it yet, but I will. And look at the back for our guest that comes and like dances around when we're making videos. Jen, who's amazing, made me a decoration for the back, so I really like it. And yeah, so I hope you got a lot of signatures, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.